After leaving behind the trisecond world, we arrive at an empty cloud sea. Now it's time for me to try it. Take a dreamstone in hand and press it softly against my forehead. In a blink, the world is transformed. Aboard a ship that's gently rocking in a calm sea. The sun's rays are gentle and the breeze is pleasant. I saw something for a moment there. What was that? You created an ocean. As there's a limit on how much space this dreamstone can create, it'd be more apt to call it a slice of ocean. At any rate, it suits someone with his deep a connection to the sea, Commander. Wasn't actually expecting it to be calm sea. At least not a mountain of paperwork. Pardon, paperwork? Seems the Orthodox's meeting venue has left as much of an impression on you as the battlefield has. What did your mind picture before you touched the stone? Surely it wasn't just the sea. You're right. What I envisioned was peace. Peace. Peace, you say? Even after we achieve peace, will you still spend every day at sea? You know, honestly, not even sure. That's why I was curious to see what the stone would make of peace. As it turns out, peace is a blue sea. The dreamstones are fascinating things. They create beautiful landscapes even out of abstract concepts. If only you could diversify your thinking and formulate something untethered by the laws of physics or the constraints of reality. And the dreamstone would show you something more surprising. Commander, would you like to give it another try? I've given another dreamstone. Diversify my thinking, eh? Let's see if I can mix it up a bit. I gently press the dreamstone against my forehead. In a blink, the world is transformed. Huh? What the hell? That definitely wasn't my imagination. There's that black figure again. I think that's Dr. Onzeal. I recognize the silhouette, I think. What's this? An archipelago in the Pacific Ocean? What kind of space did you envision this time is just the Dreamstone? Big sucker palace. What can I say? So we're vacationing? Going to extend my vacation? I'm thinking a bit, like you said. Is nothing wrong? The space seems too big. Cleansing, do you sense it? I am unable to measure its width or depth. This is not a slice of an ocean. It is veritably a whole ocean. Bless me, I'm so sorry. There's dozens of islands poking above the water. Wouldn't that make it many times larger than the combined size of the entire sky realm? That's simply unbelievable. All of this from but one dreamstone? It contains a limited amount of information. How does a single one manage to create a space this big? I do not know. However, the boundaries of the space seem to be unstable. Constantly changing out of our sight. I can sense it. What's more, the changes happen increasingly faster the further away they are. What? The world outside our view is changing without my inputs? What are you standing around for? I need to get out of here immediately. Everyone, please stay where you are. I'll get us out of here now. Clouds flew away, and our surroundings changed entirely. Despite this, we're still in the vast ocean. That's odd. We're still in here. Omi, we have an emergency. I need you to... Lindsay, we've lost contact with the outside. Please, calm down. Kindly hold on a moment. I'll see if I can sense something. Lindsay closes her eyes and light shines forth over her body, then scatters in all directions. This is getting a bit dire, let's say that. Helena, do you read me? Hello? Helena? Don't worry, I'm here. Thank God. I lost contact with you, too. In truth, you did, for a brief moment. So whatever just happened also affected you, then? More precisely, there was a drastic change to the rules of that space. I can at least tell you were still in the Sky Realm since your coordinate field didn't update. Wait, a drastic change of rules? Look at the sun. It's setting. Time has begun ticking. Just Helena says that. Previously blue sky has taken on a golden orange color. The girls realize this at the same time as I do. This is wrong. This is wrong for so many reasons. Fish created by the Dreamstone behaves unnaturally. Now it's natural of all. One thing that should never change in here. The time. Commander, did you change the very essence of your Dreamstone? No, I just put it against my forehead. I didn't do anything unusual. Right, of course you did. You can't change the essence of the Dreamstone like that after all. If one did that, it would no longer be a dreamstone. The Amahara Taijin would identify it as a foreign object and suppress it. But then what happened? I've deduced the cause. Space itself has become unusual. It's become unstable. That's why we can't escape through regular means or contact the outside. I can contact the Amahara Taijin. Please stay put and do not move. There, I've established stable passage. Follow me and I'll lead you out. That looks bad. Also, that creepy theme. Ship Girls and I experienced faint vibrations for a while that returned to the golden cloud sea once more. This place is so tranquil that it's like the danger we were just in was real to begin with. Phew. Commander, I just employed the Amahara Taijin to erase the space we were just in. This only happened because the ladies and I were unprepared. On all our behalves, I deeply apologize for the discomfort caused. It was weird for sure, but didn't necessarily happen because you were unprepared. What was that black figure? I only saw her while using the Dreamstone. All's well that ends well. Made out unscathed, so don't sweat it. Your forgiveness is deeply appreciated. Akaho, I suggest that we suspend the use of Dreamstones for the time being. Not just that. I didn't even think of using them until I figured out what the problem was. Wise proposal. Let's do as you say. Furthermore, Akaho, you ought to tell the others that all expansion work involved with the zones is suspended. I shall inform Lady Yamato of this incident at a later time. As you say, Azama. One thing's for sure. Our plans for today's visit have fallen apart. Mind if I come up with something new? Let's hear it. Well, the landscapes of the 5 provinces and 7 districts are now 40% complete. As the commander is with us, why don't we go enjoy some superb views? It sounds like a good idea. Have any particular spots in mind? How about Kozuke Province? We have the same idea. Yes, let's go to Kozuke Province. The up to now cold and distant Akagi has finally livened up, and jovially begins talking with the other girls about the sightseeing we're about to do. I, on the other hand, feel restless. My mind is so preoccupied with the black figure I saw when I touched the dream zone. It was almost an odd nightmare I had a few days ago. And that bizarre thing that has happened to all of us. Did we really escape? That's all there is to it? Next moment, dark clouds cover the sky. Just like that, the hereto fantastically beautiful sky realm is enshrouded in unyielding darkness. Uh-oh.